What's going on, guys? Vaping Tuck here. Back with a new 60-watt box mod to the market. This is it's got an SX350 chip in it, so it has the best chip on the market in it. This is Manufactured Engineering Innovations and Design, an American company by Ann Arbor Vape Company Incorporated. It's called A2 Vape Company. They were right out of Ann Arbor, Michigan, where the vape meet that I went to was held. Okay, so originally this is the box that the mod comes in. Supposedly they sell just this box for like 24 bucks. But you open it up, and you got nice little padding up here. You got all of your stuff. You have your instructions and operating quick reference card. They give you a sticker, your product registration, and then your 18 and over to vape information. And then down here they give you a little battery case, but no battery. Cool little corded charging cord. And these are empty. I guess you could put like RDAs or something in there, tanks or whatever. And then the bottom is empty. So, nice little carrying case. This is probably, I don't know, I like it. It's probably one of my favorite parts of the mod. And then you have the mod itself. Slides apart like that. They got their logo here. This is number 21 of 50 created so far. Your batteries go in. Positive up. And it says down here, manufactured in the USA by Ann Arbor Vape Company Incorporated. It gives you an address. And then it says manufacture date was 2/2015. Serial number is AA000021. So this is number 21 of 50 made so far. It's got these little like deals to kind of help keep it stuck on there, but it's very easy to slide on and off. So it's kind of got a weird noise to it. But this thing, and it's got a custom 510. There is no other 510 on the market like this. It is adjustable and it's reverse threaded, but this is their own design on a 510. This being a 60-watt device with an SX350 chip in it, I know the Radix box was $199, 30 watt, and in my opinion, it's not as quality made as this. This box is indestructible, the guy tells me, and what I have done to it so far, this box is not able to be easily destroyed. I have ran it over. I have used the tires on trucks and cars to spit it across parking lots, up against concrete walls, and you literally spit on it wipe it off the cloth, and it wipes clean. So, with that being said, I would say that this well surpasses the Radix box. It will read down to 0.2. Let me double check that, because I had trouble with one of my tanks with the 0.5 on coil in it.
Boys really need to be boys. The glasses you want are at the Walmart Vision Center. The complete pair of single vision glasses for $38. Backed by a 12-month replacement guarantee. Save money, live better. Walmart.
It actually does not tell you what it fires to.
Wilding out all new season tomorrow at 11. Channel 161, new on MTV2.
CNT, we're about to have some fun tonight. Here we go.
Well, I had trouble with a 0.5 ohm coil firing on here. This star tank will not read on this device. No matter what I do, I can't get the star tank to read on here. But it reads this 0.4 ohm coil just fine. It's reading a 0.2. Let's go to the vape. Now, I did receive this to do the review on it, and like I said, it has the SX350 chip in it. It's got its own 510 created by the company. It's 100% US made. It's made out of like gun quality, like military gun quality material that I can't seem to damage, and I've been trying. So they said they even shot liquid nitrogen into this thing, and all it did was crack the screen. Everything else still functioned. So he showed me the one that he shot the liquid nitrogen into, and it had a busted screen on it, but it still did fire. You have your fire button here. It's 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off. Your up and down for your wattage. Doesn't seem to be a lock on here. Oh yes, 3 clicks is a lock. 3 clicks is on lock. You don't really get a user manual with this. There's not a whole lot of info given with the mod. And they're a new company. I need to give the guy a call and go over this mod a little more. But the price point on this is $235. If you compare this to the Radix, whatever it's called, I think it was the RADAX Radix, at $199, this is a much better value to me at $235 than $199 for the Radix box, due to the fact that it is unbreakable at this point in time. I do plan on getting a higher numbered one and taking a Sawzall, Sledgehammer, really putting it through the works to see what this box can really handle. Functionality of it, it eats batteries. You run it at 50, 55 watts, it sucks batteries. So you'll have to carry extra batteries with you for sure. But as far as it's comfortable to the hand, it does not get hot. It's got some venting down here at the bottom. And it's a nice box if you have the money in your budget to buy a 60-watt box, or if you have a reason in your life that you need a 60-watt box versus a 100-watt box, which this is easily destroyed. You drop this from a 20, 30 foot, and this thing's probably not coming back. You drop this other box from 20 or 30 feet, and you're going to pick it up, and it's going to vape. I know this because I dropped it off a restaurant building in Detroit and went down, picked it up, and vaped it.
To kick off this opening season,
So their claim to this thing being indestructible, I'm going to go with it for right now because it's number 21 of 50, so I really don't want to push the limits too far. But I know that if you're one of those guys working at the mill, or you're up on skyscrapers or harnessed off all the time, this is the box that you would want in your pocket, because if something were to happen and you drop this thing 30, 40, 50 foot, even on asphalt or concrete, guarantee if your RDA or tank or whatever you have on here is still intact, you're going to pick it up and vape it. I have only been able to just barely scuff the top of the firing and up and down wattage buttons, and I mean, you really can't even see it. You can feel it, but you can't even see it. But as far as the rest of the box goes, there's not a dent, ding, scratch, ripple, nothing in it. And we were pretty bored Saturday night, and we did just about anything we could do to destroy this box. So, would I have paid $235 for this box? Would I have bought this box at $235? Me personally, no, I would not have, because I have no use for an indestructible mod. I sell vape gear and a stay-at-home dad. I don't do anything on a daily basis to worry about my mod being destroyed, outside of hunting, fishing, stuff like that. I have no need for a mod like this. To get the chance to review this mod, and probably, I think I'm the first one to review this mod. I take great pleasure into that. And like I said, for those of you that have in your budget and work jobs that are you're subject to damaging your mods, and I would recommend this to those people. The everyday guy that works a 9-to-5 office job, or isn't out in the elements every day, I would not recommend this box for you. Construction workers, roofers, siding guys, mill workers, welders, pipe fitters. You guys, I would definitely recommend this for because you have it in your pouches or your pockets and it falls. You don't have to worry about that big old scratch. You wipe it off and walk away. Give it a little bit of wipe it off with the rag or your shirt, and it's like new again. For those of you that are really bugged, if your box gets a little scratch or a ding on it, then this would be for you because I can't seem to get a ding or a scratch to stay in it. $235, I think, is a little high. I would think $195, maybe $200, like $199.95, something like that. For that temp control, would be a different story. $235 with what this is, with the SX350 chip, or if it was dual battery and it was possible upgrades, then I would have a little less of a struggle paying the $235 for it. But with being a single battery, there's only so much you're going to be able to go wattage wise with the single battery. But for a 60-watt device that I'm telling you, most of you won't, I'm guaranteeing none of you will be able to damage this box to the point where it won't work. Everything, you take it and whip it across a concrete parking lot or an asphalt parking lot full of rocks, and it scratches the shit out of every part of it. You spit on it and wipe it off with the cloth, and this thing is like new. This is the only mod that I've had for this long that I've not put a scratch, ding, or dent in. And I have actually done some things to this mod that I would never do to anything. So, again, if you have it in your budget, if it fits the needs that you have, yes, this box is worth every penny. But if you're not in the situation to where you need something durable like this and you're not satisfied with 60 watts, this is not the box for you. Like I said, I personally would not have bought the box because I just don't have those elements around me to worry about. I'm good with ordinary stuff that I can, drop over on the desk or whatever. That's mainly the worst my stuff gets. So as I get more information on this box, I will update it. I'll come back with another video on as far as he said there was going to be upgrades coming for it, but like I said, how far can you go with one battery? 75 watts I think is the maximum that I would say is sufficient for one battery. Or if they could temp control it, that would make it a little more attractive for buyers spending $235 on a mod like this. I do like the simplicity of it though. You pretty much are just buying a black mod with their little logo. I mean, I get where they're going with this, and I can appreciate it for what it is. I just can't find a reason why I would need it. But I know a lot of you out there that would. A lot of my regular customers, I think, would fit well with this box. So we'll see what happens here in the future. So that's kind of a first look. Like I said, the box is cool. I mean, you can't beat getting the nice professional looking box. You can tell these guys are gun lovers. The box is made out of gun material. It looks like a hang-on box to give it to you in. So they definitely put a lot of time and effort, and you got to respect that part of it. I just don't know if You have to really understand this box to be able to justify it. So I'm gonna leave it at that right now. I'm gonna call the owner of the company and have a little talk with him about some certain things that I've noticed with it not firing, with a couple of different things that I have. And did I tell you it had a charge port right here? That cable, this is a charge port. But other than that, I'm going to call him and talk with the owner of the company and ask a few more questions than what I did when I saw the guy. And maybe there's more coming to this than I was told, and it would give it an extra little umph for that $235 price mark. So that's it for the review on this, the A2 box, and keep a lookout for the next one as I get updates from the company on this literally was just launched in February, so they just, I think, revealed it at the Vape Expo. So 50 of them have been made to this point, and I believe all 50 have been sold to this point. So Vape and Tuck is out of here. It's almost 11 o'clock. My kid's been passed out on the couch for like 3 hours. So I'm going to get him to bed, and you guys have a wonderful night. I'll see you on the next review. Thank you, and I appreciate all the support. And please subscribe below. That'd be great. Thank you, and have a wonderful night.